Hello and welcome to my unboxing and first look at issue 462 of the White Dwarf magazine. Yes, you've guessed it, this is a return for Channel Super Saiyan for the White Dwarf first look videos. I've subscribed, so the first issue will get to me next month in April, and I feel like it's been too long. I think my subscription ended in 2019, October time, so a long time coming. But I hope you will rejoice if you enjoyed all of my White Dwarf first looks a couple of years ago. Then you may well be pleased with this news. Please do, as always, show your appreciation by liking the video, leaving a comment. If I get a few thousand views per White Dwarf magazine, then it's all been worth it. Now let's have a look at issue 462 of the White Dwarf. Wow, it's got so much stuff in it, and this is what I feel like White Dwarf should be every month. Yeah, it's mainly because of this issue that I have been motivated to start the subscription, and I also wanted to bring them back to the channel. In here you get a code inside for 12 free games on Steam, everything from Space Marine to Dawn of War to Vermintide 2, fantastic. It says a library of great Warhammer PC games, yours for free. You've got the White Dwarf itself, and then you've got a points update booklet, match play points update booklet 2021 Mark 1. I think from the guys that have already received their White Dwarf, this is just jam-packed full of just the points. Which is, might well be interesting if you're into match play. If you've got some games coming up in the next few days, maybe not. Let's unwrap this and rip and tear. I just so happen to have a knife on me today. It's quite convenient. Right, so here we go. These are the full list of games that you get for free. You've got Titanicus Dominus, Warhammer Conquest, Talisman, Warhammer Quest, Vermintide, Space Marine, Warhammer Quest 2, Chaos and Conquest, Armageddon to Orcs, Space Wolf, Warhammer Underworlds Online, Dawn of War, Total War Warhammer. I still think it should be called Total Warhammer. Total War Warhammer Call of the Beastmen, and Sanctus Reach, and then the code is on the other side of that. This is the little chapter approved Munitorum Field Manual 2021. It's nice short little book, but you're going to have to get your specs out, or even your magnifying glass. Some of you may already have some kind of lamp with a magnifying part on it. I know who I'm talking about. Yeah, lots of space in this one. As you can see, look at that big chunk of space there. I think the font could have been upped to at least 2 points more. But yeah, this is really, I don't think it is my eyes getting really bad, but it's nice to have, a points cost little booklet. You've even got the Forgeworld Points cost as well, everything from Space Marines to Custodes to Imperial Knights, Titan Legions even. So if you wanted to find out how much a Warlord Titan was, there you go, 5,500. So this is great because typically you're not getting the 40k rules off the Forgeworld site. Sometimes you are, sometimes you're not. In a way, it kind of saves you picking up the compendium if you are only interested in the points. Obviously the compendium has the full, data sheet and things. But yeah, if you were interested and you were thinking about getting, I don't know, an Adeptus Custodes Agamatus unit, you'll find out that they're 95 points per model. So that's interesting. A lot of Space Marines there. Look at this. All that for Space Marines, more. Anyway, yeah, so that's the cool little Munitorum Field Manual, and this is the White Dwarf. Look at that, amazing, absolutely amazing. Bloodthirster there, I think it is. So yeah, we're going to have a detailed look at this, so strap yourselves in, grab yourself a cup of tea and a pastry treat or a solid chocolate egg, and we'll get ready to look at this magazine. So you've got the Dire Avengers for the Eldari or Eldar on the front cover. Nice glossy front cover there. White Dwarf issue 462 or 462, Warhammer Goes PC, very special treat for you. The contents, Contact. Look at that creature I want to say. Massive custom built crawler type machine. I think that's a thermic plasma regulator that they've used as the weapon. Model of the month, Chapter Master Gabriel Seth. In the spotlight, Worlds of Warhammer. Space Wolves. Oh wow, that looks quite cool. Eldar, God, would like them to have a big refresh in 9th. That would be cool, wouldn't it? A Tale of Four Warlords. The original White Dwarf. I don't know why they've got the little stamp there, but they have. That's interesting. So they've got the Captain and Redemptor. The Necrons. I read that as Thoth Dynasty. Oh dear, oh dear. Order of the Ardent Shroud. So some sisters. War de Goths by Lydia. A load of Gretchen there. And behind the Charadon or Caradon lines. Little short story there, introducing you into the new expansion book, which I believe is due for pre-order tomorrow on the 20th of March. Terrors of the Sands, another little short story for Warhammer 40k Flashpoint. The Caradon Periphery, a little theatre of war. A few of them actually. And Index Astartes, Exorcist. Bit of a backstory with them. The pages seem different than the previous White Dwarf issues. I can't put my finger on it. Well, I can, literally, but seem thinner. The pages do seem thinner. The Demons Within. Oh, that's quite cool. The Exorcists. Bit of a paint scheme guide. Paint splatter, as they call it. Echoes from the Warp. Oh, is this a game? Maybe not. Craftwell BL Tan. We've seen this many times, how to do the thorn effects. Yeah, it's really, really tricky. I tried to do that once. And there's, you've got a nice Wraith Knight. Oh, that's quite cool, that jet bike. And a Wraith Lord. And some Banshees. Yeah, really old models, really showing their age, especially that, you know, I say resin avatar. It was metal for so many years. That's well over 20 years old, that model. Warhammer Age of Sigmar. Here we go, the Cannibals of the Cursed Mountains. Got some battle plans. Lost in Shadows, bit of a short story. War of Flesh and Bone. Oh, you've got Zaramos Tithe Host. And you get a war scroll there for him. It's quite cool. Oh, and then you've got some more. Got another one there, Var Shawn. And a battle report. So let's see if I can not reveal what happened. I will say it's a fair number of pages, over 10 pages, sort of 15 pages or so. You got rules of engagement. I think this is still Sigmar. And then Uriel Ventress Reborn. So a little bit about Black Library and the new model and the new novel that came out a couple of weeks ago. A few weeks ago now. I think it was the end of February, wasn't it? Path to Victory. They're the new Underworld's Diachasm boxes. And some cards. and for Slaves of Darkness as well. And so on. And then Slayer of Gods. So this is the War Master article, Return of the War Master. Back once again with the Renegade War Master. So yeah, Slayer of Gods, so Adeptus Titanicus. They've even got a different sort of version over there with a different head. And different sort of shoulder weapons as well. But there you go, there's another image of it. Fair bit bigger than the Nemesis. And yeah, bit of a backstory and things with the War Master, I'm guessing. Black Library, Maker's Mark. Chronicles of the Wanderer. So more short stories. And Inside the Studio. And then next issue, Battle of Tepok's Eye. But it's actually plasma blast guns, and then they have not put the missile racks there. And I think they've swapped over the weapon in the knee. I do wonder if you get two, that you could put two weapons in the knees then. Very interesting. It's an interesting head as well it's got there. But Battle of Tepok's Eye. Not sure what that is. I'm not sure whether it is anything to do with the War Master, but there we are. So that is issue 462. A little brief first look to give you a taster of what you can expect if you're even thinking about picking this up. I think it's quite a decent issue. You know, it's got a wide range of articles in there. You've got your chapter approved with all your points listings and things. If they can give this, I say, free with a White Dwarf, I think they could just have this little book in PDF form and have it on the website for free, or the community website, if they haven't done already. I'm not quite sure. And it's nice that you also get those 12 free PC games. I would definitely recommend you play Space Marine now. Dawn of War's alright, it did come out almost 20 years ago now though, and Vermintide 2 is fantastic. And of course, you maybe have been familiar with the Total War series of games, so if there are any there that you strongly recommend, then yeah, please do leave your opinions in the comments for us all to enjoy. What do you guys think of March's issue of White Dwarf? Please put your thoughts and opinions down below. Thank you ever so much for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor protects.